Hello everyone, welcome to another video. So this is your girl Diana again with another video, and today I have an exciting news to share. If this is the first time you're coming across this channel, my name is Diana. I'm a registered nurse, a registered adult nurse currently practicing in the UK, and I do share videos all about nursing, and if there's any updates in nursing practice, I do share as well. If you are on the journey of migrating to UK, this is the right channel for you. Kindly subscribe so that if I come across any vital information, I put it on this channel, you don't miss it. And today I have an exciting news to share, and this is from internationally trained mental health nurses. So I know how difficult it has been recently for people to apply for jobs through agencies. Most people will have had to apply through the hospitals directly. I remember when I was going through this process of coming to the UK, I did everything through the agency. So what I did was I submitted my CV to the agency. The next thing I knew was they booked me for an interview with the hospital. So right after the interview, I got a job offer the next day. But now it's so different. People have to apply directly to the hospital, going back and forth with the HR, so it's a bit complicated now. So I was just going through the NHS website, browsing through jobs, and then I came across this fantastic opportunity. I am a registered adult nurse, but what I came across and what I want to share is for registered mental health nurse. So if you are a registered mental health nurse trained overseas, and or you know anybody who is a mental health nurse, this video will be very, very useful. So stay tuned and kindly share with anybody who you think will benefit from this video. So there is this NHS trust here in the UK, and it's called Surrey and Borders Partnership NHS Trust. They are located in Surrey. Surrey is the name of the county. So what they are currently doing actively is they are recruiting overseas trained mental health nurses. There is a deadline to this job application. So the moment I came across it, I felt like, no, I really have to share this with people before the deadline goes, so that somebody somewhere might benefit from this, irrespective of wherever you are in the world. So I'm just going to open it on my laptop and read everything word for word, because there are eligibility criteria and there are certain things you should have done in order to qualify to apply for this job. So I'll be putting the screenshot of it directly from the website so that you get the information word for word, so that I don't miss anything. So I have my laptop right in front of me, so I'm going to read everything word for word from the website so that we don't miss any vital information. So I'm just going to read a little bit about the trust and what they are about. So the name of the trust is Surrey and Borders Partnership NHS Foundation Trust. This job is in various departments within the trust, and it's located in Surrey. Surrey is the name of the county where the trust is located. And the type of job is a permanent full-time job. So that means they are not really looking for somebody who is looking for a part-time job. They want to fill up this full-time permanent position. And the pay scheme is Agenda for Change. Pay band is band 5. So the band 5 is, let me say, the start-off point as a registered nurse. And the staff group is nursing and midwifery registered. So just to make a comment about the pay band, we have band 6, band 7, band 8. So you always start off from the lower level, obviously, and then you work your way up. So once you get the job, what you need to do when you start working is to just be doing some trainings. If there is any other experience you need to get whilst doing this, you just have to do that. That is how come you are able to build up upon your experience in order to get promoted to either band 6, even to a 7, normally at the managerial level. And the speciality and function is adults and older adult mental health service. So this is not like a pediatric job, no. So the next thing I would like to read on is the eligibility criteria, or what will make someone qualify for this job. So it says here again, mental health nurses, internationally educated mental health nurse applicants. So this is for anybody who is a mental health nurse trained outside of the UK who is wishing to relocate to the UK. So this job is definitely for you. So if you are a registered mental nurse, I have this good news for you. So it says here, I'm going to read the requirements. So please read the attached NMC requirements before applying. Number 1, do you want to relocate to UK? Obviously, we want to relocate to UK, so that's why we're actually watching this video in the first place. And are you a qualified mental health nurse? Yes. Do you have substantial experience working in the mental health? Are you passionate about patient care and safety? Do you want to work an innovative and award-winning trust with a vibrant culture of research, quality improvement and education? Have you passed English language test and CBT required and need support for OSCE? If the answer is yes, then Surrey and Borders Partnership NHS Foundation Trust is the right place for you. So apart from you wanting to relocate to the UK, having passion for patient safety and all that, at least you should have done the IELTS and the CBT. I know that registered adult nurses, we have a CBT, and for both mental health nurses and adult nurses, you still have the IELTS to write. So for this particular job, you should have done the IELTS and the CBT. I don't really know much about the CBT for mental health nurses, but then whoever is a mental health nurse and wish to relocate, I believe that they've made inquiries and they know how to get materials to study for the CBT. And so I believe some might have even done the CBT already and are looking for a job. There is this issue going on about the hospitals not recruiting through agencies, but rather wanting you to apply directly to them. So this has made job search really difficult for some people, either for both adult mental health nurses and adult registered general nurses. So when I came across this, I felt like the trust is advertising this themselves. So it means you can apply to them directly, and they've actually mentioned internationally trained registered mental health nurses. So that means they are really in need of people now. So I felt like sharing this so that whoever is struggling to get a job as a mental health nurse would actually find it easier with this particular trust, because they are actually looking for people now. So now let's just read a little bit about the trust, information about the trust. So it says here, Surrey and Borders Partnership NHS Trust is the leading provider of health and social care services for people with mental illness and learning disabilities in the Surrey and North East Hampshire. Surrey as a county, like I mentioned before, is a county. So Surrey is, as a county, is a fantastic place to live and work with beautiful countryside, charming towns and villages, excellent links to London and wonderful schools. So Surrey is not so far from London. So if you are in Surrey, you are not too far, neither are you so close to London, but then there is easy transportation to London anytime. So we have a lead role in 2 of the most successful integrated care systems in the country. That is Family and Surrey Headlands, working with multiple partners in health and social care to improve services and improve lives. So it goes on to say that Surrey and Borders Partnership NHS Foundation is in a unique position to offer a limited number of internationally educated mental health nurses a support package to facilitate the completion of the OSCE and to gain successful registration with the NMC. So they have mentioned that they have a limited support package. So I would advise that you apply for this position as soon as possible, because it's possible they have a number of people they are looking for, and they might close this vacancy once they get the number of people they are looking for. And obviously people will be applying from all over the world. So let's talk about what their offer is all about, or what their package offers. Very, very important. So it says support package offers the following. So intensive course covering nurse induction and OSCE preparation. So after writing your IELTS, writing your CBT, the next thing will be for you to write the OSCE, pass, and then get the PIN. So they will give you that support in preparation towards the OSCE. And number 2 is certificate of sponsorship. Without the certificate of sponsorship, you can't even apply for the visa in the first place, because that would be a document that will certify that indeed you have a job. And so you will need this as part of your documents to apply for the visa, even to come here to do the OSCE. So they will give you the certificate of sponsorship. And also attractive relocation package, which includes flight to UK, transfer fee from airport to accommodation, 3 months accommodation that is paid by the trust. So after paying for the flight, they are going to give you 3 months free accommodation. They will pick you up from the airport straight to the accommodation. So the last thing is pastoral support to enable you feel at home in the UK, as we understand that moving to a different country can be very, very daunting. So at least they give you the necessary support whilst you get yourself adjusted to the new environment as well. Let's talk about what you need to include in the application. So it says here, to confirm your eligibility, please let us know in the supporting statement that you meet the following. So someone might be wondering what the supporting statement is. So when you're applying for any other job, what you need to do is to prove yourself that you actually qualify for this job. So that is where you talk about your experience, how long you've worked, the trainings you've had, and what makes you the right candidate for this job. So they also want you to mention in that supporting statement that you meet automatic registration requirements that is set out by the NMC by confirming your mental health qualification and the country it was obtained in full. So you have to mention whichever country that you gained your qualification from, and also mention that you meet the automatic registration requirements. Also, you must have passed the English exams and the CBT. Obviously, I know that mental healthness also have their CBT. And you are in possession of or have applied for a decision letter / NMC confirmation from the, you are in possession of or have applied for a decision letter / confirmation email from the NMC to grant you permission to undertake the OSCE. So at least you have to mention all of these in the cover letter so that they will know that indeed you qualify for this particular program. And it says here, upon successful appointment, you will then commence the role of a Band 4 senior healthcare assistant and will subsequently be appointed to the post of a Band 5 registered mental health nurse upon completion of the OSCE and NMC registration are obtained. So once you get here, you need to write the OSCE before you get the PIN, and then you can call yourself the Band 5 nurse. So whilst you go through this OSCE preparation, they will still be paying you, although you not be actively working in the role of a Band 5 mental health nurse, but they will still be paying you. And that's what they've mentioned here as a Band 4 senior healthcare assistant whilst you go through the OSCE training. And once you finish the OSCE, pass, get your PIN, then you'll be rolled on to the Band 5. So let's talk about the salary, very, very important. So the salary is stated in a range. So it says here is between 26,152 and 32,146. The reason why they always state the salary in range is because every month you get something different, and the reason why it is so is sometimes when you work weekends or you work nights, you tend to get paid more than someone who only did weekdays. So you realize that you'll be working with someone in the same department, in the same ward, but then your salaries will be different every month. And that's just because of the way the rota is. Nurses don't really have control over the rota. It's the managers and the matrons who normally do this. So if you are lucky and most of your shift happen to be on a weekend or night, then you are likely to get more. So that is the main reason why the salaries are always stated in range. I've come to the end of this video, and I hope that this will be very, very, very useful, because I believe some people have passed their CBT and English test, and getting the job has become a struggle. So when I came across this hospital currently recruiting, I felt like, no, I must share this with somebody. I'm not a mental health nurse, but then I still feel like, no, there are people out there who would still be interested. So if you know somebody who wants to migrate, just forward this to the person. Just keep sharing to anybody who you think might find this useful. So I will leave the link to this job down below so that you can click on the link, and if you fall within this eligibility criteria, I would advise you to start applying immediately. So even if you have not done the CBT or done the IELTS, this is an eye-opener that people that hospital have started recruiting actively. So I will not be surprised if they advertise for this job again after the closing date. Sometimes it happens in the NHS, because they might not even get the number of people they are looking for, so they will still be recruiting for more, or they may get people whom they think might not really fit the criteria they are looking for. So you realize that they might advertise it all over again. So if you have the desire as a mental health nurse to register and work in the UK, start this process. Even if you have not started at all, if you have started, this is a fantastic opportunity for you to start this journey. This is a hospital that is currently recruiting, so take advantage and don't miss this, because the deadline is 30th July 2021. So we've come to the end of this video, and I hope this has been very, very useful. I'm even excited myself to share this vital information, so I believe it will benefit you or someone else who wishes to start this journey. So I have so many other videos on this channel, and I have another exciting one coming along. So I would urge you to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell as well, so that anytime I upload another video, you don't miss it. So thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next exciting video. Bye.